Alright guys, we're on our way there. Like I said, it's the best day to do anything on the car. It's probably the nicest day of this week. The sun is out. We got good wind. It's probably like maybe 68 degrees outside. I got a t-shirt on, man. Like, this is great weather. So we're gonna go through the back way, get some gas because it's cheaper in the cities, which is odd enough. Or cheaper closer to the cities than it is in the area where my car is at. So I gotta go there, get some gas, probably fill it up, fill that gas in, solder up those injectors, see if they're firing, see how healthy the car runs. I mean, we'll see what happens because I do have the new injectors and I just need to get them soldered in together. I got my soldering station. I got a brand new fender in the back. I don't know if I didn't show anybody that, but I got a brand new fender in the back. Picked that up on Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks. It was a good deal. It was the only one on there. It's hard to get parts with the EPB blue. I got one for the driver's side, which is the problem side, so that's even better. I mean, both sides are bad, but we're going to replace the driver's side today as well, just because, why not? I think I have my trip. Should be good to go. I should be able to get a lot of footage in today. I'm hoping that I'm able to kind of work with what I got. And I got my laptop at half battery, so it should be more than enough for what we're doing today. Just throwing on a new tune and kind of get it started, at least idling. You know, we'll see what happens. So we got to get gas in it, wear up those injectors, and so on. So I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, today is going to be kind of a anticipated day of just kind of throwing things in and get this thing running again with what I got in there. I'm hoping that those injectors are not shot. So, and if they are, we're going to find out today. So I'll keep you guys posted. What's up, guys? I got the sun on my face. Try not to get too bad of an angle, but we made it. I got the car here. Things here, obviously, you know, being that the car hasn't changed or moved since the last time I was here. Here's the new fender. Here's the old one. As you guys can see in comparison, this one is pretty dented, pretty chewed up. Nothing special about it. And then here is the new one. A couple scratches here and there, nothing too crazy, but no dents. And it looks legit. It's like the real deal. So we're gonna take this old one off, put the new one on, and yeah, it should be nice because then I can actually hook this up in here. I don't even have the screw in there. Oh yeah, the screw's in there. You guys can see the screw's in there. We're also gonna fill up the tank with this delicious 91. Got it on sale. Gas price are pretty low today. We're gonna do this fender first because it's bugging me the most right now. I just want to get this new part on, take the old one off, and I'll sell it because I know, or I'll keep it as a backup. I don't know yet. I don't know, because if I break this one, at least we'll have like a fender period, but because the black looks fucking, no offense, Ty, but this is just not a good look. He's got like a white body, not even painted, black primed, not even primed, black fender, doesn't fit right, fucking fake carbon hood, and it is lightweight. It's probably just not real. It's probably whatever. I don't know what this is, but it's not legit. Fucking primered black fucking, I don't even know what to call this thing. Call this bumper, but it's not great. So alright, so that being said, the first things first is to unbolt. Let me move my keys out of my way, put them on top of the car here. But first things first with this, obviously these aren't wired in. That was the main goal today. I don't know if we'll even get to this today just because I don't know where this extension is. And like I said, I'm not just gonna help myself to whatever, but these bolts here, this one obviously doesn't line up. They had to take that one out because it was probably because it was dented. So one here, one technically is supposed to be there, one here. I think there might be one in this corner. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it's just these fronts. And then obviously the one that's being held in by the bumper, but that's not even in. So I think that's it for this guy. So we'll just unbolt these two 10s. And this might not be a 10 anymore. Looks like it is though. Or it looks like it's a tapper. So under here, it looks like there's a Phillips we gotta take out from right here. I don't know if that's the last thing holding this thing in, but if it is, it shouldn't be too hard to take off. And then it stops ready to come out. So take a look at that. What junkies got caught up in there. But yeah, this is a Phillips, so we'll take that one out. And then I think we'll go from there. So this is obviously super tight in the wheel well. Ooh, this hurts the knees. Okay, so I opened the door thinking maybe that was it. Looks like there's one more in this little cubby right here. So we'll get that one out because yeah, that looks to be it, and it's already kind of loose. So we'll get a socket in there somehow, and hopefully this thing will just kind of pop right off. Try not to scrape up my door so much, but I don't really know a good way to get in there. Maybe grab a 1/4 inch. So yeah, I had to switch to my 1/4 inch 10, which actually seems to be the right choice there. The extension is smaller, and I can actually fit it in there no problem. So seems to be the last bolt that's going out. Excellent. So I think this fender's ready to come off now. It was kind of right there. Should be up to the fender. Alright. That should be it. Time to take this beast off. So yeah, there's 2 more 10s underneath this side shit. I don't even know how to even fucking get in this thing without. I mean, I'm in, but how am I supposed to get out? Alright, so this is what I did to kind of get some space here. This should be enough now. There's a little white edge there that this just sits on. It's supposed to clip in, just kind of hold it. I should be able to get my ratchet in there now. There should be plenty of space. And then, yeah, I did. Obviously, we made a discovery here with this. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's just dirt built up and started to crust, but there isn't a lot of rust here, so it also makes me think that there was like a fire, but this, I don't understand what all this is, and I don't really care that much. It doesn't affect the car as far as driving goes and stuff like that. This is probably what they did to, this is probably part of what they did for when they shaved things down, so I don't know. It just looks like they were hiding something, I don't know, but weird discovery. But yeah, let's get this fender off, wherever our ratchet is. It's up here. Jeez. Kind of leaves everywhere. It's that time of the year, but like I said, this is the best day to get this done. So should be able to get this in there. Yeah. Just had it. Getting this in is going to be another story, but at least we can get these out. Okay. It's probably our factory, so I'll let you guys know when we get this off. I'll take this out, and then I'll get a recording of us taking the fender off. Yeah, this thing's almost off. First one is out. There's a lot of just junk. This whole car needs to get like fucking deep cleaned. The last one is out. So now, don't forget to store these nuts somewhere because you don't want to lose them. They're the only ones you got. All my other ones snapped in my old car, so. This should just be able to come right up now. Ta-da! So, old one is off, which is the bottom one here. Here's the new one, not destroyed. We're gonna take off this clip here. What's weird is, I don't know why. This is different, I don't know what this is. That wasn't on my fender for this, so I'll probably take that off. I think it's just an extra bracket for the light. I think they just took it out, so I'll take that off. Throw this clip onto this new one, and then put the new one on and be done. But yeah, it's just kind of weird to see that weird crunchiness over there, so we'll kind of clean that out before we throw this thing on. So yeah, let's get to it. fender is now ready to go on the beast.
Actually, they'll have a similar function.
Should be good though. These should line up just fine. Nice. Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, things are starting. Just needs to be like adjusted through like being bent and stuff because it seems to be not lining up exactly how I need it to line up. But it's not a bad fender. It's just it just needs to be adjusted. So
I don't know how well you guys can see that, but this hole doesn't even line up at all. This is already flush with that.
sorry, this is a wrong fitting fender or something, but it's pretty hard to be wrong considering it's fitting everywhere else. So might just have to leave one out, throw the other two in on the bottom, and throw our screws in and transfer all that shit over, and then call it a day because this is just not working. I mean, this, I don't know. It's tough to say what the problem is with this fender, but the bottom just needs to get bolted in. Everything else seems to be lining up pretty good. It's getting pretty tight, so just to leave the one out, get the bottom ones in. Everything else is lining up pretty good, so yeah, this is a lot more of a process than I was expecting, but this is how we do things. So then we'll get that clip in from the other fender on the bottom down there, and then transfer over the clip for this underpiece so that we can actually bolt up this front bumper to that now, and then it won't be in the way. So that'll be this fender. The old one will come back with me, and then yeah, we'll go from there. But we are flying through this kind of, not really. It's just taking fairly long to do this. So that one's going in. There we go. Now it's straight. It was trying to. So we officially got the fender on. The bumper is actually mounted. This back one is the only one that didn't get bolted in. I don't know if you guys can see this little hole right there. It's through there. I couldn't get it in and line up, and this was already like against this now. Maybe doing that one first and then kind of doing the other ones along the way. There's a little bit more space in here now. I don't know. It's tough to say what the problem is. I don't even know if these are OEM headlights either. They don't look to be, but it's tough to say. The bottom brackets are in. The screw is in down here. I was able to get that in. This is back on. It had to be like pushed. This pulled back and this pushed on. This pushed on and this pulled back to be able to get that on, because there's a little cubby where it kind of slides in. Wish I could have shown you guys, but it's hard to do that with two hands or without two hands. So now we just need to find a fender for this side. This one isn't too bad, and these are also rolled. So they rolled both of these fenders. This will go back in storage. This will go along with it. I'll throw this in there as well. But yeah, this will go back into storage for a backup of the new one, because in case we get into an accident or this car gets totaled, I can at least sell it with a newer fender. But yeah, now this actually lines up. It's not super flush with the body. You can still tell it's just a little off, but it looks better. It just needed to be molded better. It just needs to be bent back into its original position. Sometimes these things, super thin metal, so it's super thin steel. It's pressed. This was made in Taiwan. This one actually has its original sticker on it, but I don't know, this corner was pretty weird. They did some work to it. It's not super rusty, and probably should just go in there and primer it up and clean it up, but I'm not super worried about it. It's not like this thing's going to see a lot of moisture anyways. So and not without salt. This car ain't going to get driven during the winter, and I kind of want to keep it away from the snow. So hopefully we can get some property. Ty said he's going to be trying to get into that garage over there. I could store this car for the winter and allow us to keep making content, and then kind of going from there. But it's going to be tough to say. I do have a lot of plans for this winter coming up, content wise. I don't know what I'll get to as far as like what I actually put on physical form for you guys, but I do have some ideas, not just for the car itself, but
for other types of content I want to start making and sharing with you guys. So that's the plan. But so far we got that done. I'm gonna clean out the car a little bit as well, and then yeah, this engine bay is just horrendous right now. I need to wash this car. I haven't had a chance to wash it yet. So he got to wash his. I don't get to wash mine. It's just how it is. But go through with some detailing brushes, clean in between the crevices. I mean, this whole car it needs a deep cleanse. And I also want to pull out some carpet for this thing. And I think what I'll end up having to do is I'll pull out the carpet from his car over there, because I don't know where I'm going to source carpet for. OEM dirty carpet is still $100, and if I got this one here, I'm just going to grab it. So we'll do that, save the $200. We know it actually fits the car. I'm not super worried about it. It's not going to be great, and I'm not going to be happy, but it's carpet, and that gives me a chance to actually clean it. So yeah, we'll see. All right, so last little update here. Just about wrapping up the night. I'm not going to stick around. I know Ty's going to be tired today. Oops. Yeah, Ty's gonna be tired, so I'm not gonna stick around. But we'll update you when we got. We were able to find the two bottom bolts for the lower power steering bracket went in fine, and then I had to find two bolts in my stash for my personal collection, and they seem to be bolting up fine. These are both, they're pretty on there, pretty good. So I'm assuming this is not gonna have any problems. I was looking at the belt here for where it lines up. I don't think this is going to line up super well, but I don't remember how power steering works. It's been a while since I've seen an installation of one of those, so I'm going to have to figure out or work with Ty on that one, because I don't really remember. But so yeah, we were able to get that done. We were able to also here plug up these. I think I talked about this briefly, but plugging up this one and then this one in the back here. This one is a lot thinner than the aftermarket one, and probably OEM as well. I hooked this up, but this isn't totally set up. I still want to put my ethanol sensor in, so I'll probably be back tomorrow to get more work done. I will hopefully be able to get that done tomorrow. I'll probably make this a two-day deal, but we got quite a bit of work done today. I got the nozzle, I got the plumbing for the water sprayers for the hood. Those are all set up. I got the fender on. As you guys can see, the new one is on and ready, and it's mounted properly with the bumper. So now we have that set up properly. There really isn't too much else that we got done today. It's kind of just a lot of chatting with family. I got a ton of parts from there. Like I said, I pulled out the carpet from that car over there. Turn off my flash. Pulled out the carpet from that car. Super dirty. I have to clean it. I'm probably gonna do that at my parents'. Just make that a separate video altogether, because it's really expensive to replace carpet, especially OEM carpet. Shitty used carpet still sells for around $100, and getting a brand new pair of carpet, assuming it's gonna fit right, is another $200. So, and that's without making any, altercations to it if it doesn't fit. So I don't want to deal with that. So I'll just make do with what I got. It saves me money. It was free, came with Ty's car, and he didn't need it, so he's just gonna throw it in the trash anyway. So I figured, why the hell not? I pulled a ton of parts from the green car, and I'm gonna get a listing going tonight, so to see if anybody needs anything for it, because I am going to be scrapping it soon, or we are. Don't need it anymore. It's just taking up space at this point, and the less space that they need to take up, the better. So that's the approach. Thanks guys so much for watching. Like I said, I'll keep you guys posted. I have a lot of ideas for this winter coming up here, and I got a new apartment coming in, and then all this kind of extra stuff going on. But yeah, I'm really excited to up the quality of my content as well. I got some real big surprises coming up for that, and then as well as like switching it up what other stuff I'll be making. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.